Once again on Light Skin Television, we got La G. This time, we on RBE, we in Atlanta, Brick by Brick series. You supposed to be battling Peachez with a Z on the end? Alright. I don't see Peachez. I'm at the face-off. So she's definitely not coming, or she late? Like, what's...
I don't know. Fingers crossed. Listen, this is my first time on RBE, okay? We ain't been trying to set up
for the longest.
Okay? And she finally getting set up and for
look kind of messy already. What if it's strategy though? What if she purposely said, I'm skipping this face off and I'm going to smoke on your ass?
I ain't worried about no strategy.
It is a one round.
It is. But I ain't worried about no strategy. If that's your strategy, it's stupid because you ain't going to throw me off my green just because like face off, I really don't do.
I know. It's not your thing. You better with these interviews with me than you is with face off.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
I don't be having too many face offs, so whether I do a face off or not, I'm still do me on the battle.
Facts.
So you can't throw me off my game just because I'm at the face off and you're not, and I'm supposed to be nervous or something. No, it ain't gonna work.
Okay.
Because I won't be doing these things anyway. So I'm just here vibing.
How you feel about you going through the 1SK process when you're more of a 3-round, highlighted rapper on other leagues? This is a bigger league. We understand it, like a huge league. So
I mean, I don't think too much of it because again, it's RBE. It's my first time on here, so I kind of expect and respect the process.
I like that because a lot of women will come in here with the arrogance. I'm higher than her. I've been around. I beat all your ops already. You know what I mean? Why am I here?
Because I'm like,
I've heard this before. I heard this
whatnot.
before from women that try to come through this platform and it didn't work out good for them with that attitude. So I'm thinking you taking on the right attitude.
No, that's definitely not me, especially since my first time here. I mean, this is the very first time I'm battling on RBE. So, all these, especially the bigger ones, they got their process. You got to go through the process to get up in the ring. So, I respect that. I don't think nothing of it. Whether I feel like I'm better than somebody on the card or not, I still respect the process. So,
if you happen to smoke Peachez tomorrow, it'll be a very quick process. I can tell you it's going to be like you're going to be here. You want to be here, you're going to be here. You know what I mean? And one thing about La G, everyone, those that do know and those that don't, if you want to see where she stands in female battle rap, just get on YouTube and watch the footage. She got a nice track record. You can see, she's a serious veteran. She ain't nobody's rookie or nothing, and she been through the wars, so been through different leagues and what have you. So with that being said, you got a safe booking when you book La G. You're getting a hell of a battle. And if you put her in an underdog role, she got like a nice handful of upsets, at least debatable upsets, where you didn't think that was going to happen because you didn't know about it.
I like being an underdog.
I can tell, it don't upset. It upsets a lot of women MCs like, yo, you got this bitch on me, blah, blah, blah. I hear them talking, but you just keep the same smile like, whatever, it's just another op. I'm just going to run through this one too.
That's my thing, because, again, I'm humble, and in Florida, they'll be telling you, you need to talk your shit, you need to drag it up, you need to do this. I'm just humble out. You know what I'm saying? I don't, go around and, say, oh, I did this, and this, and I'm above you, and I'm better than you, and all this other. I don't do that. I just do logic. And you going to see it in my work. I don't even have to say nothing. I don't have to say nothing. You're going to see it.
And you don't give us no trash battles either.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone got their days. Some days are better than other, but you don't give like no trash battles. So you like the safest female battler to bring to a league that she's never been on. She's not going to embarrass your footage or nothing like that. Not only that, like I said, when you really turn up, you pull off some upsets. You know what I mean? But are you taking Peachez light because of one round and she's not here? Y'all have a little backstory, so you know what I mean. So with that being said, it's like
listen, I don't take no opponent. Like if I
we gonna need security tomorrow. We are. No, I'm serious. We all right. We got security with guns. That's nothing. You know what I mean? They got the guns like you see how they. You watch the footage on RBE.
Yes.
So we good or?
We good. We good. It's only one round,
so what?
In and out.
In and out, handle business and go. In the event that she's more of a stronger opponent than you thought. You know what I mean? And you happen to go first. How does that make you feel when you didn't expect, you know what I mean, a certain level of competitiveness from your opponent and it's a one rounder, you lost the coin toss, or even if you chose to go first, you did your shit, you feel confident, and they in there bombing, you like, damn, I wish I had another round to rebuttal that. How does that work? You know what I mean?
I don't feel that way.
You don't feel like that can happen, or
I mean, it's always a possibility that can happen. You know what I'm saying? But with what I have done and the battles that I have taken, they have put me in a position to expect everything. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
So I don't feel no, I won't feel no type of way. You know, if you go watch the Logic versus Adolf, right? Adolf is the top puncher in Florida that we consider the top puncher in Florida. You know, the things that he have done that, you know, he haven't been on URL or nothing like that, but he could be if he wanted to be because he got all the phone calls and you know what I'm saying? So if you watch that battle, I went first. And then it was expected that he was going to go crazy because of who he is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I have already been through, you know, all that pressure and trials and tribulations and all that stuff to expect, you know, the good, the bad, the worst, you know, everything. So I already been through that. You know, people in Florida who we consider the top, I have already battled them and I already have seen. Like, I'm not finna sit here and say Peachez finna be way more better than what I face with Adolf. You know? And even if the
so
people
you're just
don't know
looking at the
Adolf,
strength of schedule and it's
I'm like, I just battled, even though that was a 3-round, I just battled one of the top people who we consider the top in Tampa, in a twin cow, in a 3-round. And he's like, if you want to name the top battlers in Tampa, you got Loso, you got Deuce, then you got, because Twin Cow and Jet Red is twin brothers. So you got Loso, Deuce, Craig, the twin brothers, you know, Laura Rose and shit like that. But I'm battling people who consider in the top 5.
Right.
And
that's not even your city. Yeah.
Exactly. And people actually got it a debatable, you know, 2-1 either way. Logic 2-1, Twin Cow. People actually got a debatable, and I'm battling the top man in his city.
Since you want to bring that up, we're going to have to face the elephant in the room. That top 50 Florida list. And you number one in Florida. Big state with at least a dozen battle leagues, at least, that I know of.
Yes.
They're calling you number one in the entire state of Florida in battle rap, not female, battle rap, period. Yeah. That shit went crazy on the internet. There's a lot of people that agreed. And a lot of it wasn't about you. It was why is he 27 and she 48? It was just like the whole list. Give us an understanding on who created the list and what the list explained.
All right, so Mike the gatekeeper,
right,
created the list.
He the king of battle rap.
He is the voice.
Florida. Yeah, he is the voice.
Battle
yeah,
rap,
period.
You know? If he say something and everybody gravitate to what he say, he's the voice.
That's true.
Okay,
that's true.
So he created a list, and it actually went bigger than expected it to be because it was like this because this was like the third list he created.
Right, I've seen lists before.
Yeah, so this actually went bigger than what
this
you expected.
This went bigger. They had the top woman in the state is the number one battler, period, in the state.
But the thing is, even though it's like 50 people and Logic is the top, nobody actually said anything about Logic being number one because a lot of people actually believe I should be number one at this time.
That was the argument. It didn't sound crazy to a lot of people. It's like, no, she's the most active. She's putting in the most work, putting in, stacking the most W's.
Even with another list he had, and it was like top 10, top 20 or something like that or whatever, I was like number 4 on that list.
Right.
He got so many like tags and stuff like that. Why Logic number 4? Logic should be number 1.
Right.
You know.
But I also want to say this aspect of the question. A lot of the names that people that really don't watch Florida battle rap like that, the names that they know weren't on there, like the Losos and like the bigger names and some of the potential top tiers of the top tiers. Now, the argument was, why aren't they on there? Then I hear other people saying, oh, this is a list for up-and-comers. Then Then some people like up and comers, but there's people on that list that ain't up and comers that been doing this.
Well, it
like
was,
so.
it
How,
was more about giving light to people that haven't touched that big stage.
okay, now that makes sense.
Yeah.
I love Mike. Shout out to Mike. I wish he kind of put that at the top of the.
But the thing is, like with flyers, people don't read everything. Like,
But they read that one.
They definitely read
That one
like,
went off
oh,
like
it
a
should have
rocket.
been said. Because
Everybody
even
said.
even
And I
with-
think I effed up too. I think I took that list and I kind of like tagged it to like 55 groups and Twitter and all kinds of different social media. And it got to the point where everyone started seeing the list. I like kind of catapulted that thing.
Cause I literally had.
I seen your name on it. I seen names that I recognized, and I just threw it out there. Then people was jumping on me like I made the list because I did make a female top 50 battle rap list, and they tore my head off. You know what I mean? So like, you back here making these lists. I said, I ain't making this shit. I just tagged it and retweeted it and blah blah blah. But I realized afterwards, the biggest names in Florida, a lot of them aren't on the list at all, and that's what you saying. I understand why not. I didn't know that then.
I literally
Fans was going
like,
ape shit.
comment the flyer that we had made because we had a Florida Hall of Fame flyer.
I didn't know that. I want to see that too.
Yeah, and I literally had to put that under the comments and like, hey, this is the people that's like kind of doing it right now.
Right.
He's the Florida Hall of Famers. Like we
okay.
got, the Lowe's,
The difference.
Deuce,
Okay,
Craig,
right.
Marverse. We got those people in the Florida Hall
Oh, they
of
went
Fame.
ape shit when they didn't see my verse on the top 50 list in
They
Florida.
in the Florida Hall of Fame, goddammit. So,
But long story short,
yeah.
you was number one on a list of 50 in your state. You was the number one battle rapper, and in Atlanta. I mean, excuse me, I'm tripping. I'm in Atlanta
We in
right
Atlanta
now.
right now.
I'm
Well,
tripping.
in Florida.
Yeah, but in the state of Florida, they calling you number one. So with that being said, you know what I mean? That's a great accolade right there. But you got to prove that shit tomorrow because you're on RBE. You know what I mean? Against Peachez.
I'm number one because I
And
put in work.
I like that. Number one in Florida, La G. It's going down tomorrow. RBE Brick by Brick Series, Atlanta. First Peachez, one rounder. You know what I mean? We're going to see what's going to happen. But, smart money is on La G, but you never know. That's why we do this any given Saturday. You know what I mean?
Killing shit.
Killing shit. It's going down. La G once again on Light Skin Television.